Today we learned how to draw a model and write an equation to solve it, and sometimes we might even have to use multiple operations with whole numbers to solve those problems. So these are more multi-step problems. So I'm going to go over a couple today. This is number 4 from the homework sheet tonight. Sheila has 5 times as many markers as Dave. Together they have 18 markers. How many markers does Sheila have? First, I need to draw my model. So I have Sheila and I have Dave. And it says that Sheila has 5 times as many markers. So my model for Sheila is going to be 5 boxes. And Dave will have 1 because she has 5 times as many. And I know that together, this bracket shows that both Sheila and Dave have 18 markers. But the question is, they want to know how many markers does Sheila have? We don't know how many Sheila has yet because these are our unknowns, and our unknowns are n, so I'm going to draw an n on each of those boxes. So first I need to solve for what n is, and then I need to find out how many markers Sheila has. So the way I solve for n is I need to count how many boxes are there for n. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 times n equals, and the 6 times n equals 18. And the way that we're teaching students how to do this is you basically just ask yourself, 6 times what number equals 18? So I'm going to ask myself, 6 times what equals 18? I know that 6 times 3 equals 18. So that tells me that n equals 18. I'm sorry, n equals 3. So now that I know that n equals 3, I can solve for how many markers Sheila has. Sheila has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as many markers as Dave does. So if I know that n equals 3, then this is going to be 5 times 3, which equals 15. So Sheila has 15 markers. In number 6, this is asking how many more points did she score in the second game. So in this one, Sue scored a total of 35 points in 2 games. She scored 6 times as many points in the second game as in the first. So we have the first game and we have the second game. In the first game, we only do 1 box because in the second game is where she scored the 6 times as many. And we know that in both games, she scored a total of 35 points. So again, the unknown is n, and we put n in all of these unknowns. We need to know how many more points did she score in the second game. So first we need to solve for n. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times n equals 35. 7 times what is 35? I know that 7 times 5 equals 35. So n equals 5. So now I know that in the first game, they scored 5, and in the second game they scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5, which equals 30. So again, how many more points did she score in the second game? So 30 minus 5. So 30 minus 5 equals 20, equals 25. So the answer would be, how many more points did she score in the second game? 25 more points. I'm sorry this video I know is probably a little messy because I was working towards the bottom and I can technically only work with one hand since I'm using my other hand to hold my phone to record. But I do hope that it helped out. If not, I can always try and record a better video for you guys next time.